Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a minute and I have a lot to catch you up on, and yes, I am sick right now, so I'll go over all of that in just a minute. But now I gotta plug in my laptop. That's why I'm under the desk. I have a meeting in just a few minutes, so I'm gonna try and make this pretty quick, and I'll update you more later. But I tend to ramble anyway, so this might be good, so you can just get the basic information without having to wait. See, there I go, rambling again. What is happening is we're moving back to Oregon, but I've caught a flu, a bug, a variation of COVID. I don't know, honestly. I haven't taken a COVID test. It feels like a combination of a really bad cold and a really mild flu. So basically, today is Sunday, June 4th. Yep. And we have 1 week and 3 days to pack up our apartment, get it on a truck, and move back to Oregon. I know we can do it. We don't really have that much stuff. It's just the logistics of it, and with me not feeling well, makes it a little bit more difficult. So not only are we packing our lives up and moving back to Oregon already, but I also have to work in the meantime. And so does Garrett. So he's gonna be going to work for 2 days, and then he's off 2 days, and then he'll work the weekend, and then I think that's gonna be pretty much it. We're planning on being back in Oregon by Saturday the 17th, the day before Father's Day. Garrett is planning on going to work on the 19th. We just got settled here, and I'm really gonna miss it. I don't think I'm ready to leave yet, but the timing is what it is. So, and then tomorrow starts the packing. My mother-in-law's coming over to watch Oliver so that we can just like bust out all the packing this week, and we have to clean out our storage unit and all that stuff. So it's gonna be busy, and I'll film as much as I can and update you guys as much as possible. I'm so tired, still sick. It's Tuesday, June 6th at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Working on client work and trying not to fall over. I got some stuff from Amazon today to help with the move. So we needed to get a mattress cover for our mattress, and then I got one for Oliver's mattress, and I got some stretch film because it's really helpful to wrap up drawers, like my little Alex drawer here from IKEA. I'm gonna empty out all the drawers, but I like to wrap it up to keep the drawers from just opening. Same with my Alex desk, and then my file cabinet. It's helpful to wrap up Oliver's play kitchen, so there's a lot of good uses for it. Also to wrap up bundles of boxes because they're already all open and everything. So have not done a lick of packing yet. Like, I haven't done any packing yet. Working on it, but right now I'm trying to catch up on client work and get ahead so that I can just kind of like relax on our way out there and getting settled into our temporary place until we get our actual house figured out. I'm going to try to start packing tomorrow. I was just still not really feeling very well, but I'm hoping that my husband will be able to help me a lot on his couple of days off in the middle of the week. So there's not a lot. Like the office, it kind of does feel like a lot, but honestly, I'm taking a lot of stuff with us in the car so that I can do my business from right when I get there. Got a laundry list of things to do. Oliver's grandma is here. They're playing and hanging out, and she's here for probably maybe another hour or so. So I'm gonna try and get as much done as I can before he goes down for his nap, and then I'm gonna bust the rest of the work out. Not the rest of it, but as much as I can. I still have quite a bit to do. So I'm gonna jump on that, and then promise as soon as I start the packing, you'll be the first to know. Okay, so we have started the packing. Today's Thursday. We've just started the packing, but we've made a lot of progress already, and I still have a lot to do before I feel like today can be over. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. Garrett is going to our storage unit to go get as much as he can. I don't think he'll clear the whole thing today, but he's gonna get as much as he can and bring it back here
and we're going to store it in the dining room area. We took the table down so that we had room to store some stuff there, and he brought his tool chest from work. We've got more totes over there. I'm not actually sure what's in all those totes, so I need to check with him and we'll have to go through them. But we do have some miscellaneous boxes packed here and there. I've packed pretty much all of the home decor stuff that we had in the living room. I still need to pack like blankets and pillows, but those will be towards the end so that we can use them until the truck gets here. And then I have a couple pieces of furniture to kind of like clean out. I still have to do the coffee bar, but again, that's one of the last things to get done because coffee is life, and every single day multiple cups has to happen. I do need to get more creamer though. And I still have the baker's rack to finish. I've done about half so far, but there's a lot of appliances and things. Those will probably end up going in the extra black totes that we picked up the other day, just to keep them as safe as possible. I'll probably put my stand mixer in one of those too, and the stand mixer is heavy, so I might put that in with like the blankets and pillows just so it's kind of protected, as light as it can be, because that's the only other thing I can think of besides like towels and clothes that's lightweight enough to go in a big tote like that. I have done quite a bit of the kitchen. I've done all of the stuff, pots, pans, just general cooking stuff that was down in these cabinets besides food. I've already done this whole drawer here. It's already empty. I had a whole bunch of just miscellaneous random utensils and cooking things. I still have our silverware in here, but I'm gonna pack that up again at the last minute. I haven't done much with these cabinets. These were like glass storage containers, and I've got my recipes and things, and then some food like nuts and things. So all of the food we're going to put in a box and hopefully put it into the car if possible. So we don't have very much left, but I've got like my baking stuff up here, and then oils and different things like that, salt, pepper, and then spices are above the microwave. And then I did a pretty good job of cooking quite a few meals out of our pantry before we started packing up the kitchen. We just have a few staples left, which again will just go in the car with us. And I'm also working on cleaning all of the dishes, all the leftovers that were in the fridge. We're eating through and cleaning out the containers. I've got a load in the dishwasher right now to run. So I'm pretty sure we have enough boxes and things, but we might need a few specialty boxes, especially for the TV. We're gonna need a bigger box for that. And I haven't even started on my office, the bedroom, or Oliver's room yet, or the bathrooms. Like, the kitchen is the first thing that I started. And it was gonna be the last thing that I did, but honestly, it was so daunting because there's just so much stuff. I think that while I have the most energy, I wanted to tackle it first. We also have our plants to take with us in the car. So we were gonna take our little monstera, and then I've got some succulents down there, and then we also have this palm. I think technically it's a palm, but it's basically like, it looks like a fern to me. That's what the situation looks like so far. Zero progress has been made on the office, but I'm gonna work on that tomorrow when my mother-in-law is here to watch Oliver. And Garrett, like I said, is getting some stuff out of our storage unit. So we're getting closer. It's still gonna be a minute before we're ready to feel like we're packed enough for the truck. They're gonna take care of wrapping all the furniture and all that, but I did get some saran wrap stuff, like moving quality stuff, so that I can wrap all the drawers myself. Like our little buffet over here by the door, the console table, it has a drawer that pulls out, and I just wanna, you know, wrap it to make sure it doesn't open when they're moving it around and stuff. Because they have furniture pads, but I don't know. I mean, from the last truck, they did a really good job wrapping like my file cabinet, but they didn't wrap the other stuff, and it might be because we already wrapped it in saran wrap stuff, so they felt maybe they didn't need to. But that's the update I have for you so far. I'm just gonna keep cracking on, packing some of the pots and pans and things into the totes. And then tomorrow I will show you a little bit more, maybe time-lapse more of the office and packing up all of that stuff. And deciding what I'm going to actually take in the car with me versus what I'm gonna pack on the truck. Ooh, I also have an order to pack, so I'm gonna pack that tonight and or tomorrow as well. So, exciting stuff. We have to get as much done today as possible because the moving company is calling me today to get a final count on all of our boxes and stuff. And yeah, so the more we can get done today, the better. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump on getting all of that done, and then give you kind of an update once we get more stuff packed up. Not quite sure if you saw what this room looked like before, but it was a disaster. So I've got almost the entire closet cleaned out, just this box to go. Some bigger items, a third tote in the bed, some stuff that we're gonna get rid of, more totes, this thing. I think pretty much all that's empty. Miscellaneous clothes, a couple things on the top, and then the play kitchen and the art thing. So it's almost done in here. Today's the day that we're trying to get as much done as possible. The movers are gonna call me today to get a final piece count. Well, as close as we can get it. We're not gonna be completely done, but we'll have a better idea of how many boxes. And we did find a couple extra things that we forgot we had. Wasn't really a problem the first time because like everything was already in boxes and we just had to basically label it and count it. But now we have to like actually pack up the entire house, and it's a lot. So I already boxed up the Cricuts, as you saw, and the little tumbler press. We're gonna box up the heat press, tear down this table, and then that will give me a lot more room to kind of like stage things and store things in here for the movers to pop on the truck. So I do have this stack that is ready to go. These are all truck things, and of course I still have, we still have the labels on it from last time when the last truck literally just brought them. Anyway, we're gonna keep on keeping on. This is probably the most daunting room, and I still have to finish the kitchen. So those two things, pretty much Oliver's room is done and pretty much our room is done. Those were the easiest rooms to do, and then we still have to pack up like the miscellaneous bathroom stuff. I think that'll be fairly easy as well because most everything under the cabinets goes in a box, and then everything on top pretty much just goes with us in the car. So I'm not too worried about that, but definitely the office. I need to clear out all the drawers, and it's a lot, but I just need to get to it. So enjoy some time lapses. Why do you hate my pillows so much?
Because they take up all the space, and all we ever do is just take them around with us.
All right, we are so close to being done with the office. Everything was pretty easy because you just throw it in boxes. It's pretty much all already in boxes,
throw it in
too.
Boxes, she said. I'm trying to like stuff these. Just throw it in the boxes, she says. It's all for...
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've done my fair share of boxes today. Are you bleeding? Or is that just the box? Let me see your hand.
Probably. No, it's ink.
Okay. Scared me because I see red on the side of that box. Anyway, so
I see red every day.
we just have the inventory, like the products to pack now and the shirts. We still have a few. That's okay, you can tape it. I'm also keeping an inventory, so I'll show you guys that real quick. So here is the inventory. I keep it in a Google sheet so I can get to it on my phone. So we've got either the tote number or the box number and then the size of what it is, but since these are all 27 gallons, I just left that blank. And then I put a little description of what's in each thing, and then I am reusing a lot of boxes. That's why the box number looks so weird. Some of them are double, triple, and single. That's just the way that it worked out when we packed the first 2 times. So I'm also putting the size of the box so I know how many, approximately how much cubic volume it takes up. And then, yeah, and then we just go down the list and I write more stuff in and keep the inventory that way. And look at this pile. Like, that's the done pile. Behind all these boxes though is the sublimation printer, which we're taking in the car with us. So that's gonna be one of the last things to get loaded up. Before the truck gets here, we're gonna load our car. So just to make sure that everything fits everywhere. So we have a couple more things to do and then we'll be done in here. So today is the day. We are moving today. All of our stuff's getting packed up on the truck, what we can't fit into our car, and unfortunately there were quite a few things that we couldn't fit into our car that we were hoping we could. It's just not gonna work with everything else that we need to take because we have our Monstera. The houseplants can't go on the truck, they have to go in the car, plus our clothes and Oliver's toys. So it's so this is what we have to work with so far. So here's the living room. One more box to tape up. I have to fill it with packing so that it isn't squishy. Couches, obviously the plants go in our car and my purse goes in the car, and the tape, this goes in the car too. So that, here's one side of all of our totes and stuff, not the plastic bag on top, but everything else. Oh yeah, we've got a couple things out there that we need to deal with too. That's just breakdown garbage. This is packing material. Here's the dining room with all of that stuff. And then this folds flat, so that's good. We're taking those in the car, and there's a couple things left in the fridge that go in as well, but I'm pretty sure, and I haven't gone through yet to double check that everything's gone and out, but oh crap. Oh no. We have to come back tomorrow, so I just gotta get all this stuff up on the counter so that we don't forget that there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that probably won't go, but it's good food that somebody will hopefully take. This is just a utility closet. It doesn't have our stuff. It's just like the water heater and the electrical stuff and all that, so we don't have to worry about that. The closet cleaned out. I'm recording this for some of the vlog and then some just for my records. Drawer, empty cabinet, laundry. Oh, do we still have clothes in the dryer? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that open. So that goes on the truck. We're gonna try and get these in our car for Oliver to have some toys and stuff. Those go on the truck. The mattress and the bed go on the truck. All of this stuff we're donating, so we have to come back tomorrow to load that into a car to go take it to donation. We have to take the modem back tomorrow also, today or tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to unplug it. I haven't unplugged it yet, so we can still use the internet until the truck gets here. But all of these are going. This is just a board that goes on top of the those shelves. So all that goes, file cabinet, and then we've got those two and that little shelf there and that desk and those drawers and the chair and the cart, and then the rest is all in boxes and labeled. I've labeled everything except for this. I labeled as Keurig, but there's not actually Keurig in there. It's other stuff. So all right, and then last but not least, which has more stuff, so a few more boxes, two totes. Everything else is cleared out. We've got like painting situation, desk, shelves for his thing, that. Those are probably gonna go in the car. The blankets and pillows and stuff are going in the car, and then we've got our bed. I am freaking exhausted. The last 5 days probably that we've actually been packing, because we got a late start packing just because of, you know, life, and we just got back from a road trip from Oregon so that Garrett could interview for a job, and when we got back after that he had to go back to work. So then we started packing probably about Wednesday or Thursday of last week, and today is Tuesday, so it's been less than a week. We still have a lot of stuff that needs to be put in the car, but the truck should be here anytime between now and 2. So I don't know if they're gonna call first. I don't know if they're just gonna show up, because Garrett's out getting us lunch right now, so the truck could literally come at any minute. After the truck comes and loads, then we're going to load ourselves and probably go straight to my mother-in-law's house. She took Oliver to her house to get him out of the way while the truck is loading. We'll probably, it depends on what time it is, because our car is pretty much full to the brim. So we're gonna take every single last bit of stuff that we can cram in there that's going with us. And then tomorrow we'll borrow her car to come back and do the donation stuff, drop off the modem and the router to where it needs to go, and then turn in our keys and the paperwork and the lease breakage fee. So that's all gonna happen tomorrow, and then we're going to be leaving on Thursday, which has always been the original plan. We thought maybe we could sneak out tomorrow, but I think we do definitely need another full day to just kind of wrap everything up and make sure that we really did get everything, and if we didn't, we'll just have to keep it at my mother-in-law's until we figure out either how to get it back, or I don't think that'll be the case. I think we can get everything. I don't think it'll be a problem. We'll just have to go with that and see how it goes. He wants to take his watering can with us, which I do too, but there's also a tote out on the balcony that we need to figure out. Anyway, so we're going to eat, we're gonna wait for the truck, we're gonna load the truck, and then that will be another chapter closed. And I am very emotional because I still don't feel like it's the right time, but everything, like, I don't know, it's the right time for some things, but it's not the right time for everything. And there's never gonna be a right time for everything. So you just kind of have to do what you gotta do and go with the flow. And I'm trying really hard to just ride the wave and trust the process, because I really don't want to have to do this again, which I know we're going to, because all of this is going to be delivered into a storage unit, because we still don't have like a permanent or semi-permanent place to live. We're going to be living in my parents' really nice trailer. Has a fireplace and a TV, you know, it's very nice, but it's very small. So that's gonna be kind of where we're going to land for a while until I can find like an affordable housing situation for us. It could be a while before we find the right thing. So we'll be in the trailer for a little while, and our stuff will be in storage for a little while. I'll update you guys more in a little bit. We are on our way to my mother-in-law's now, so that we can kind of like just chill out and relax tonight, and then tomorrow we have a few things to do, and then we're planning on hitting the road on Thursday. So hopefully it just all goes smoothly from here. The movers themselves, like as people, they were nice. But just I'm not happy with any part of the experience of this move so far. It's been really really hard and very different from when we moved just my business stuff and a few of our personal stuff last time, because we didn't have that much. I don't remember exactly how much it was, but it was not very much at all compared to what we have this time. Now this time we had like just under 1,300 cubic feet of stuff, which basically fills about 3/4 of a 26-foot moving truck. You know, like a U-Haul or a budget rental company. So it cost us a lot more than we anticipated. It was supposed to only cost just under $6,000, and supposedly we got a really good deal. But the first time and the second time that I talked to the broker who was coordinating the move and typing in all of our stuff, they severely underestimated the amount of stuff that we had. And there were a few items that I actually left off myself, and so I understand that there would be an overage, but they severely underestimated. So it's just not been a pleasant experience, this whole thing. So anyway, everything's on the truck. The truck is on its way to wherever it's going, and we will be on our way soon as well. Just have a few loose ends to tie up tomorrow, and then we'll be hitting the road. So, as you can see, that light, we accidentally bumped it and we didn't turn it off before we started driving, so we'll turn it off soon. But as you can see, that's most of the stuff that we're actually taking with us to Oregon when we're moving back. Everything in here is gonna go. We will also have a car seat with a child here, so obviously what's currently in that space is going to be distributed in the back. But we had to wait with the movers so that they could do all their thing and then do all the paperwork, and it just took a long time. So we just shoved stuff in here and then we'll deal with it later. So yeah, that is the update, and then I'll probably end this vlog because it's probably already really long and the battery's gonna die. So I'll talk to you tomorrow.